Yeah, welcome to a special Halloween edition of the DFS Deli. We're entering week 9 with the Macho Man, and I'm joined tonight, of course, by the Monopoly Man and my man Baker as we go into the DFS Deli to break down the week 9 slate. The open signs, turn them on as we head up to the top rope and elbow drop the slate here on the Deli. Let's go. I said, let's go. Yeah, welcome in to the DFS Deli. I am the proprietor of this delicatessen, the Macho Man, Sully Savage.
And that's probably the last I can do with that voice because I'm going to sound like I've been smoking for the last 20 years
if I keep it up. But every now and then, we'll break it down.
If you guys don't know, it's Halloween Eve. By the time most of you are listening to this, it's going to be Halloween. So happy Halloween to all those that celebrate. We here on the DFS Deli, of course, are very festive. Well, some of us are. But, you know, Baker's not been a Halloween guy. I got my man, the chill man, the Monopoly man, giving you the first look as we enter the week 9 slate, almost halfway through the season. And it's going to be an exciting one. 13-game slate, of course. Well, on FanDuel, 12 games on DK. And, of course, if you don't know what we do here on the DFS Deli, we break down our favorite plays, early look, 50,000-foot view of the slate, and kind of talk through it on this first look, this early look. So, again, if you're listening on the podcast version, make sure you stop by the YouTube version and kind of check out what we've been cooking on the special Halloween episode. But no matter how you ingest the DFS Deli, please, by all means, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe while you're at it. And, of course, joined tonight by Baker, Monopoly Man, not Chill Man, Monopoly Man. Baker, how's everything going? You got your setup over there in C-Bus, I see.
I mean, we're back in the hotel. We're back doing a thing in the hotel. Got my keys to my new.
Okay,
got my new. I mean, if you want to come to my hotel, girl, I give you that room key.
I know.
But got the keys to my new house today, or my new place. So I'm excited to move in this weekend. Finally out of hotel living come next week when we do this thing. So just doing the damn thing, and I'm embarrassed to be on here with you two jackasses.
I'm sorry, you froze up. Can you hear me?
I said, I'm embarrassed to be on here with you two jackasses. That was the last thing I said.
I apologize. I knew the internet was going to let me not listen to your nonsense.
I mean, that's fine because you weren't born by water.
Oh yeah. You know, I don't have I live my life, you know, differently. You know what I'm saying? But I know one man does, and that's Chill Man. Well, Monopoly Man. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, it's good to be here. It's nice to see that Baker and his internet got away from Baltic Avenue. They made a come up. At least got a little bit of a green property internet now, at least. So that's good. It's interesting slate here, and even as the Monopoly Man, we're getting ready to dive on in.
So I have a question before we get started with the slate stuff for you two. With Chill as the Monopoly Man, best Monopoly piece.
Are we talking about the original Monopoly?
Original Monopoly, best Monopoly piece.
Oh, it's the thimble.
I actually have to agree with him.
Thimble?
I agree. The thimble. I'm thimble. I ride and die with my thimble.
The thimble has to have the highest winning percentage. It's the thimble.
Top Hat is a close second. Top Hat's a close second.
Yo, if you ain't rocking with the dog, you don't lost your damn mind. Thimble,
Can we all agree that the race car is the worst?
I'm the thimble or I'm not playing. Period. Like, I'm a child. Like, I'm the thimble or I'm out.
So what you're telling me is we play the original Monopoly. I have to go to my second choice because you're not going to allow me to
absolutely.
Get to my race.
Yep. I don't even care if I'm at your house.
Damn.
Wow. That's serious.
That's so fucked up. You know what?
I respect it.
I mean, I'm for
play
that
your
thimble
game.
life. I'm for that thimble life, so I can fuck with it.
Just give me the dog, so I can just pace myself around the board. Every time I land on your property, just lift my leg up a little bit, pee on your shit, and I dip out. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to devalue my shit by peeing on my shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Your hotel just turned into 4 houses again real quick. Just saying. Just putting it out there. But
that's that bullshit.
I know. That's what I'm about. That bullshit. But of course, I think it's time to go ahead and jump into the slate and see what the best plays, the worst plays, the mid plays, and get a nice idea of what we're looking at for this week. Because last week it was the Bo Nix BS. So, any quarterback that plays against the Panthers is on deck, apparently. So we got that going for us. And then, again, we saw the triumphant return of Jameis Winston, exploiting the soft-ish Ravens secondary. Again, helped out by some divine intervention by, Mr. Hamilton and several others dropping interceptions. But we digress. That's neither here nor there. That's what happens when you have unwavering faith and ultimate belief. So, but Baker, who do you ultimate believe in starting off this slate as we look into the early look? Who's that quarterback for you so far?
Well, I'm not wearing my shitty hoodie by accident. I'm going right back to Jameis. I don't care about the matchup. I don't care about the slow pace. I don't care about the game environment. Give me Jameis every week, period. Especially while he's still under 6K. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, if I have to actually give a physical take on the slate,
yeah,
my other boy, he's sitting there in a juicy matchup where he can eat. And this game it's not a sneaky shootout. It's a shootout, period. Because Atlanta, though they don't give up chunk plays, they don't stop you from scoring. Dallas don't stop you from doing anything. So you give me Kirko Chains in the dome with the Dirty Birds. He gonna be in I'm saying down in Atlanta. Yeah, give me Kirko Chains down there. No, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing the Dirty Bird no more. You know what I'm saying? We swinging down in Atlanta now.
You just see Chili just going back and forth. It's great. It's just great. I love it.
But yeah, Jameis Winston, Kirko Chains. Give me the two of those. Those are two of my primary plays this week.
Excellent. Monopoly Man. Do you have anything to add to Baker's takes, or we got somebody else on the menu?
I like Baker's takes. I think they're all pretty viable. I actually like Dak Prescott in the Atlanta game. Atlanta generates no pass rush whatsoever, so I actually think Dak will be pretty viable in this game. We know where his targets are going, so I actually like the Cowboys in that game, believe it or not. And then two other quarterbacks are kind of gross. One and both coming off an injury, give or take. One would be Derek Carr. Again, playing the sorry Panthers team that lets everybody get there. And then the other one, Drake May, question mark? Going up against Tennessee. Teams that play Detroit are they don't win the next week. I actually like Drake May here. So, yeah, I know it's gross, but if he clears concussion protocol,
not even mad.
I'll roll out some Drake May.
I'm not even mad at that. I like the take in Drake May. I mean, listen, we saw last week before the concussion, he's got the rushing floor, right? They suck. I mean, they stink, and his weapons are cheap, so you can build a nice little foundational stack around Drake May. And like Chili mentioned, Derek Carr is going to play, looks like, even after his limited practice reps today. And he gets the matchup that we're all, salivating to play in the Carolina Panthers. So I can get behind that. And now that, no Rashid Shaheed, he's got options. I know everybody's going to probably flock to Alvin Kamara, which is fine. But if you want to pivot play, I think Derek Carr coming off an injury against the Panthers, not you don't get there. Everybody gets there. So I can respect that. Another one of my favorite plays this week is going to be a little pricey, but there's a defense that we've been targeting all year, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. And business is open in Jacksonville.
Business is fired. The business is gone.
What do you mean the business is gone?
I mean, like literally everybody from the Hurt Business doesn't work for WWE anymore.
Oh, I'm talking about the actual the Eagles business. The Eagles Hurt business.
That business is good business.
They in business. That tush is being pushed.
Cedric Alexander still works there. He was on NXT yesterday.
Does he really?
Yeah, said he does still work there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on NXT. He was in a tag team title match.
My bad. I thought they were all gone.
Nope. Said he still works there. But again, I digress. Jalen Hurts, you got to pay for him. But at the same time, you might only need, not might, but he's proven that he doesn't have many games where he brings anyone else along. So if you just want to go like Hurts Saquon, Hurts Brown, Hurts Reaper, you can, because Jacksonville, yeah, they're trash. And their bring back options, if you're still into bringing it back, of course, they have injuries on the receiving core. So we do have cheap options on the other side to bring back if you want to stack up that game just a little bit. Obviously, in theory, Jacksonville should be playing from behind. So you got cheap options there. I like the Kirk Cousins take because Dallas is hot trash. And they can't stop anybody. If you play
they're
somebody
for everything.
Yeah, if you play somebody on Dallas, they're not going to put up any fantasy points to the second half. And the last person I'll say is that if you didn't pay attention on the Monday podcast, because we added a team back to the menu. The Rams are back on the menu. Stafford has all his weapons. So if you want to give me full-powered Rams against the Seahawks team that just got trashed by the Buffalo Bills, add the cart. That's my early look for quarterback. Just saying. Baker, did we miss anybody?
I mean, I guess we technically missed the Washington and New York game.
No.
Technically.
Ugh.
I mean, Jaden Daniels has just been a wrecking crew. I mean, it took a Hail Mary for him to be relevant last week.
I was going to say, he certainly didn't get there last week.
But, I mean, the Bears secondary has been good, besides the one jackass. Like, even though that jackass has a touchdown this year. Like, the week one, the Will Levis random fucking this.
Oh,
that was him.
Oh.
Yeah, that was him that took that to the house.
Oh, Will Levis. Man.
Yeah, we'll get to Will Levis when we get to defense.
Right? Oh, before we move on to another position, before I get Chill's last takes on quarterback, I don't even know if he deserves it, but I'm going to do it. Anthony Richardson.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
It's been real.
I'm tired, bro. I can't take this drink. I'm tired.
I might be a little... you know what? I'm going to take this take off.
He needs his rest.
He got plenty of it now, bro.
Oh, is this an important take? Was this a critical take? No, I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and if I'm replaced as the host next week, I get it.
That's what you should have dressed up as Anthony Richardson. You could have slept the entire time.
I should have just sat in the bed, just waiting on the sideline, doing nothing.
Just doing this every take right here.
That's it. Hey, take me out. Hey, I need a breather. Need a breather. I mean, yeah, that was probably the moment that sealed his fate. But he was trash.
He was playing terrible. He was playing
he was
bad.
trash. He was bad.
But as I said on Monday, the fact of him sitting, I think will be good for him.
Yes. I agree. He definitely needs some time to actually learn the NFL. He is a project with a capital T. So, I wish him the best, but man, he messed this up, boy.
Is he a project chick? Do you want a hood rat chick?
Nah, don't give me a project chick.
One that don't give a...
Nah.
You don't want no Baltic Avenue chicks?
Hey, yo.
I hate you so much, Jill.
Hey, yo.
can't fucking stand you.
Joe, did we miss any takes at quarterback before I slide over to running back?
I mean, we
Please.
did. I mean, what do you want to do with Jared Goff? Like that would probably be one thing that you got to hit on. That game is really intriguing. Like, if you fade that game, you're fading it in fear, I would think. I don't even care if Malik Willis plays. Like, they could still score. Like, Detroit's defense does give it up through the air. So, I don't know what to do with that game yet. But Jared Goff, although he only passed for like 80-something yards, he still had 3 touchdowns. So,
And he had a touchdown vultured by David Montgomery.
David Montgomery throwing one?
Yeah. Like, what?
If Malik Willis plays in that game, I'm not interested in that game.
I would be interested, brother.
I mean, it's still a high-powered offense that's kind of concentrated right now with the guys.
I just feel like if Malik Willis, the ceiling of that game is capped.
I don't know, man. Like, Detroit's secondary is terrible.
Well, okay, I'll ask you. Do you think ceiling-wise, what is higher, Cowboys, Falcons, or Green Bay, Detroit with Malik Willis?
Well, here's the thing about Malik Willis Green Bay led offense is that they shift to the run.
Yes.
Heavy. And you know what you don't do on Detroit? Run. So they need Jordan Love in this game. Like, in order to be
Malik
in order
Willis,
to get the fantasy aspects that we want.
Malik Willis does give you the rushing floor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And by the way,
With it being in Green Bay, I think Malik Willis can give them enough to keep this game relevant.
That's fair.
by the way, so I'm surprised you didn't mention your boy Josh Allen.
I mentioned him off air when I was doing it, when I was cutting a promo.
I mean, Kirk Cousins is about to outscore Josh Allen this week anyway, so it's all good.
Baker, here's what you need to realize, brother. The cream always rises to the top. And Josh Allen is the cream of the crop. The leading odds in MVP. So if you want to pay for Josh Allen, brother, you're going to get Josh Allen production. Yeah.
With all that being said, Kirk Cousins is going to outscore fucking Josh Allen.
You pay attention to what the Monopoly man's saying. All I'm saying is that
he's not saying anything.
All I'm saying is that
just getting close to the camera, looking at me weird.
Listen, if you want to pay up for Josh Allen, by all means, Miami is trash. Okay. But another week of having Tua Tagovailoa back. I mean, if Seattle would learn how to convert in the red zone and not snap balls over their freaking head, that game could have been competitive. So I'm not saying Miami doesn't stand a chance. We could get a shootout in this game. But at the same time, it's a division opponent. We know what happens when these guys go against one another. It could be, 28-21, 35-28. And these are like some of the plays that you might need.
Uh-oh.
And here we go.
Sorry.
Again.
Oh, he's coming back. I mean, we can. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. This Zencaster thing is freaking killing me, bro.
Welcome back, Macho.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that this Miami and Bills game could definitely give us some fantasy production that you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay.
Well, the ancillary pieces for Josh Allen are cheap.
Josh Allen himself ain't cheap, and James Cook has been cooking. So he ain't cheap. H.A. had a great game last week, so his price went up. You're gonna have to pay to stack this game.
The last time they did play this game, James Cook had 3 touchdowns in the first half, so it may not be a Josh Allen game.
Or because it was a James Cook game, it might be a Josh Allen game now.
It could be. I mean, this Miami defense has been playing a little bit better, but I mean, last week they did give a lot through the air. They stopped the run, but pass defense suffered.
Well, let's slide over to the guys that are going to be toking the pill. We already mentioned James Cook a little bit. His last matchup that he had with Miami, scored 3 times. But I mean, there's some expensive options out there, and I kind of want to jam in as much as possible here. Again, we already mentioned Alvin Kamara. He's on the docket. Did I see that right? He got a contract extension.
You
Am I
did.
tripping? Yeah. So he just got
You
the
did.
bag. So yeah, good for him. Good for him. But yeah, Chill. I'll start off with you. Who we playing at running back this week? Because we got some super soft matchups. I mean, actually, let me preface this by saying, if you were to pay up at running back, where would you start? Because you're gonna have to leave some people off the table.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you were looking to pay up, I think the two running backs that stand out. I mean, Alvin Kamara is probably going to be the most owned running back on the slate. Probably Kamara and Kyron, I would think, are the two that I'm looking at right now. We just saw James Cook get pretty loose on these guys. And then probably, I mean, Jamar Gibbs has been getting there every week. So I'm not opposed to Gibbs, but those would probably be like the three guys on the high end that I would be looking at personally.
And anybody that we can save some salary with, because you can't jam in everybody. Because I mean, the menu is loaded. Chill. The menu is loaded. I mean, pick your poison, right? Like, what is Kyron Williams at? 10 games straight now with a touchdown.
Yep.
So
and he's coming off the mini bye.
Yeah, so I mean, Bijan against the trash boat defense of Dallas.
Oh, no.
Saquon Barkley against
Not again.
Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara against Carolina. Kyron Williams against Seattle. And then, you know who's going to be forgot?
I don't know.
You know who's going to be left out, right?
Yep. He's still here? Yep. No, there he goes.
There he goes. I don't know how many of these, like, there he is. I don't know how many of these, like,
I don't know how many times
guys are left.
I don't know how many times I'm going to glitch out and me tolerate paying freaking Zencaster for this damn for this platform is what I'm going to do.
There.
So yeah, you were talking about some low tier guys.
I mean, I don't even know how low you can get. Like that's kind of worth it. I mean, just taking a look here, in terms of value, I don't think I would mind DeAndre Swift. Don't know how gross that is, but
It's so hard to click his name.
Yeah, but look what he may be more of a DraftKings play because like Achane got there through the receiving game. I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing the Bears guys because of last week, but like Arizona's defense is not good, and they're not good against the run or pass. Like I think he might be more of a DraftKings play. I don't know about FanDuel, but maybe Swift. Chase Brown against the Raiders. It's kind of gross, but the Raiders always give up a rushing touchdown, like basically every game. So,
I don't mind the Chase Brown call because he's kind of taking over that backfield.
Kinda, yeah. I think he doubled the opportunities last week for Moss. So I mean,
yeah,
he's definitely
all
taking
the metrics. Over. Yeah, all the metrics you want to look at: snap percentage, touches, routes run, all the things. He's outdoing Zach Moss.
Yeah, I think it's Chase Brown's backfield now. One guy that's probably going to get left off, and Baker, I'll kick it to you for your takes. Is our king? Who's playing Derrick Henry this week?
I don't mind our king.
Yeah, you don't mind it, but we named off all the people that are in much better matchups that are the same price, if not a little cheaper.
We didn't mention Bijan Robinson.
That's the first one I mentioned, and that's probably when I got cut off.
Yeah, fair.
I do like Bijan. I mean, it didn't matter who was running for San Francisco on that Sunday night game. Like, they did well. I mean,
I could ran for 50 yards at least. I could have hit 50.
Yeah, I mean, Brock Purdy out there.
Nah, man, you would have Anthony Richardson it and took it. You would have
been tapping.
Yeah, I would have had one carry for 50 yards.
Fair. But yeah, like you said, and I'll let you finish up. But I know you say you don't mind the Derrick Henry play, but is it this the prototypical spot where we're supposed to play Derrick Henry?
I mean, stereotypically, yes. This is nobody plays him. You go there.
What?
Yeah, nobody plays Derrick Henry. You go there. Like
Without
Derrick Henry's
question,
over there.
right? So we're telling the people you should probably play Derrick Henry this week, right?
So I think the interesting thing for me is if I play Lamar or Bo, that's how I'll get to Derrick Henry. You know, we obviously just saw Bo get wet, which means you don't know who to play him with. But we also saw the fact of obviously this Raven secondary can be had, and that's what we've seen continuously, regardless of Marlon Humphreys being healthy or not. So Derrick Henry for me is a run back option or a pairing with Lamar Jackson versus a random one off of Derrick Henry.
So you don't think like Bo Nix would come down to reality a little bit, maybe do like Derrick Henry and the Ravens defense? If you want
Stacking
correlation.
defense and running back, no.
I do that all the time.
Does
I hate doing it.
them acquiring Deontay Johnson scare you in the slightest that they're going to just try and pass 35 times a game?
No.
I don't know because like Derrick Henry got no tote against the Browns, so and the Browns do have a good run defense. Like I'm not disputing that. I mean, just to go back for a second, I do like Justin Herbert as a quarterback play this week too. But that's neither here or there. But I think your low-owned running back, if he plays, is probably Tyrone Tracy, right? Like
he's not playing this week.
If he plays, again, we're Wednesday. Like
concussion, right?
Yeah, he is only 5,500 on DraftKings. He'll probably be the chalk.
He brought me that victory on Monday.
He sure did. I thought you were talking about Devin Singletary, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Devin Singletary.
Whoever he usurped as the starter, basically. I thought you had him and not Tyrone Tracy. Nah. And I look up at our standings. I'm like, Baker messed around and won. Man.
Me and DeJean were at the bar talking, and he was like, the only thing he's like, when we left the bar, he was like, the only thing Tyrone Tracy can't do is score a touchdown. The second I get home, 40-yard touchdown, I'm like, DeJean texts me immediately. I hate fantasy football.
Yeah, fantasy football is a bitch.
I mean, for fuck's sake, the backup for Denver outscored Breece Hall this week.
Did Buffalo's run defense like get better against Seattle? No. Like, because I feel like Devon Achane at 6,700 is still a really good value. I mean, I don't expect my Dolphins to win that game, but like I think that's pretty cheap considering how bad their defense is against the run.
I think Devon Achane's a fantastic play again. I also I jammed in Saquon last week, and it obviously didn't work out because Jalen Hurts hates my life. But I think Saquon's a fantastic play. Any Eagle is a fantastic play, as Sully said in the quarterback section. But Saquon might be just a absolute smash spot.
I think if you're playing an Eagle, it's a one-off. So right, like I don't think you could put them together salary-wise. It'd be tough. I don't hate the Saquon play, but boy, if they get down at the one, you're just really sad.
Oh, I would if I'm playing Eagles. Onslaught. I'm just spending all my salary on all of them. Give me Hurts.
Fuck it.
Give me Saquon. Give me AJ Brown. I'll figure out the salary later.
Can you build a team like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's front loaded. But I just need the Eagles to drop about 48.
Cause shit, you're playing a chalky Parker Washington in that one.
True. Baker, you might be playing You might be playing against Parker Washington this week. Pick them up in our league.
I mean, that's fine. You picked them up. You about to eat this L, though, kid.
Baker, we've already determined that you are the next contestant on Catch a Beatdown. All right, and Sully, your grand prize is this L that you're gonna hold, just like Sully, everybody else in the league has, except Studer.
When you wake up on Monday, I don't know if either one of us have anybody playing on Monday. I got somebody playing. I do.
Oh,
you don't have any Chiefs or Bucks? I do. I have a Buck.
No.
I'm just gonna send you that Floyd Mayweather L. I'm handing you these L's. You gonna
All right.
get these L's.
Yeah,
These
Baker.
right here are L's. You gonna get them.
Yeah, Baker. Yeah, Baker. Remind me again who's in first place.
That's fine.
Remind me again.
Say my name, Baker.
Hey, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
It sounds like Sully's passed go a couple times.
I ain't made it around the board once, honestly, Chill. I have not made it around the board. So,
Well, the most important thing is that you're not in the back of the board.
no. Chill. The person in last in our league who was going to have a punishment, I can't get there.
Oh, nice. Who's
team is so
in last?
Geis is in last, and he sold off his team already.
Oh, poor
He
guy.
sold off his team at the draft. That's the thing.
That is
He
true.
sold off the team at the draft, then sold off more, then sold off even more.
Jesus.
But next year, there's always next year.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 third-round picks, so he should be loaded next year.
And he's going to trade them all.
But right now, he's ass.
Hey, come to this room with me. All right.
Come on. Pause the draft.
Pause the draft.
I mean,
right.
I could trade off my team right now, and I have zero fear of coming in last. Zero.
He's not wrong. Let's slide over to wide receiver. Where
AJ Brown over Devonta Smith, because I have AJ Brown and Sully has Devonta Smith.
What the fuck? That shouldn't justify the people's plays.
Absolutely. Because here's the thing. If you believe in me, play AJ Brown. If you believe in Sully, play Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith is the chalk then, because I'm real with it, son. Real with it. Again, I'm not going to dispute anybody that wants to play any amount of Eagles in any capacity this week. So
big facts. Like, that's the honest fact.
Yeah, team AJ Brown, you're rolling with the Baker man. team Devonta Smith, you're rolling with the Macho Man. Okay. But CeeDee Lamb,
great play.
Is the only thing Dallas has going right for them. Right?
I mean, this would be the random game that Jalen Tolbert scores.
Thank you, Chili. Thank you. I don't want to see that at all. I think Dallas.
Chill.
I think Dallas wants Jalen Tolbert to be a thing. I think fantasy owners want Jalen Tolbert to be a thing. I own Jalen Tolbert in our league. I want him to be a thing. This ain't a thing. It's CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb. Are you playing CeeDee Lamb? Are you not playing CeeDee Lamb?
We can get away with Jake the Snake. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I think there's just such a plethora of goods available at the wide receiver position that I won't knock anybody that wants to play CeeDee Lamb, but at the same time, you're going to leave off an A.J. Brown. You're going to leave off a Justin Jefferson. You're going to leave off Jamar Chase on FanDuel. You're going to leave off Jamar Chase against Vegas. You know, Drake London, you might be able to fit in on a little mini on the opposite side of that with your boy Kirk O'Chains. Darnell Mooney's having a breakout season. Baker, where are we going at receiver? Where are you going to go?
Well, you're going to eat these Drake London L's too, son.
You got Drake London too?
Yeah, absolutely I do.
Darnell Mooney breakout game. Pray Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney, number 1 play on the board. Devonta Smith, number 2 play on the board. I also have Jaden Reed, number 3 play on the board. Just use my fantasy roster for this week, and you'll be fine. Okay?
Sully, I tried building a lineup with our teams. It was not pretty. I ran out of money real quick. Oh. Welcome back, Sully, again.
I'm complaining to support.
That's fine.
They're gonna get an elbow drop from the top rope.
Before you disappeared, I said I tried to make a team composed of your and my fantasy team. Wasn't pretty.
That ain't gonna fit.
No, it does not fit. King Henry, AJ Brown, Drake London. See ya.
See ya.
And James Cook.
Bye. Bye to your salary. Wouldn't that be great? If like you could double dip in your leagues, like I'm just gonna play my fantasy roster. Yo, remember how many seasons ago was that when all we had to do was play Buddy's bench?
Oh, that was
Fantasy?
forever ago.
And it kept hitting
It was the nuts every week.
every week. It was almost insane. And it was he wasn't being facetious about it either. It was literally, oh, my bench always goes off, blah, 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 blah. And he would bitch about it. And literally, his plays on his bench were the nuts for the slate.
It's like, who's on your bench? I need to make this team.
It was great. But I digress. What other receivers are we playing?
The Green Bay receivers are, once again, in a smash spot if Jordan Love can play. I don't trust Malik Willis, though. I absolutely do not trust Malik Willis. And if Malik Willis plays, I don't trust
Mason Rudolph did pretty well against that Detroit secondary.
I mean, I understand that it was Mason Rudolph, but at the same time, like his stats came a little bit in garbage. And I get it. Garbage time still counts.
They came early. They were early in the game. That game was 14-14 at one point, remember? That game was tied and competitive. And then
in the first quarter.
And then Detroit decided to stop playing around.
In the first quarter, it was competitive.
Actually, I would say most of Mason Rudolph's stats were early game. I don't think he did anything. We're actually early game,
Yeah.
I played me some Calvin Ridley.
I thought you were about to play you some Mason Rudolph. I'm like, what planet are you living in? You must have been born around water.
I mean, the one podcast I did listen to, they did say play Mason Rudolph.
In the words of Baker, gross.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah. This Detroit secondary, you were not running.
So it's just pure volume to get you there.
It's like Baltimore's team. Like, you may not want to play Bo Nix. You may want to play Cortland Sutton.
I mean, I might talk myself into playing some Bo Nix. Like, I wasn't playing Bo Nix last week. I might talk myself into playing some Bo Nix this week. But I think the last receiver that you gotta mention is got to be Chris Olave.
Baker, you wanna draw a chance card? I got Baker. I got a trade for you. I want to trade some properties for you. I got a prop.
No,
I need you to come back.
I'm not even on screen right now.
I need you to come back, Baker. I got a prop.
Absolutely not. I'm not coming back on screen after that one. Fucking
Baker, if Drake May plays, Drake May against Bo Nix.
I'll take it.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Nice. Easy dub. This is the kids would say.
Easy dub.
As you would say, Monopoly Man, I'll take your community chest.
All right. You just hit the card where you got to pay each player $50.
Oh man.
Hit the random card, go back 3 spaces.
Not the go back 3 spaces card. I mean, I think we mentioned a lot of wide receivers. I mean, Sully mentioned it earlier. Puka Nacua is back. Always a good play there. I think you could still get away with playing Cooper Kupp here as well. I do like the Bears guys. I do like DJ Moore. If you're feeling really frisky, you can play Roma Dunze. It's gross, but it does save salary in a decent matchup against the Cardinals. I think the Browns are kind of a pass funnel-ish. Like, they have done a good job. So I think Glad McConkey is wouldn't be a bad play either. I don't think he's going to be high owned. Tennessee literally only has Calvin Ridley to throw the ball to. It's just him.
Nick Westbrook-Akini scored a touchdown last week.
I'll still take Calvin Ridley. This is a gross play, but Jacoby Myers? Question mark.
I don't hate it.
Can I just get a little more gross? Not gross, but like a receiver that should actually be performing in this matchup, but for some reason is slightly disappeared-ish in this offense. Can I interest you in Cortland Sutton against the Ravens?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. You can.
I think
He's
it may be.
He's cheap.
He is cheap, but it may be gross. But I think if you need to save salary, would you take a chance on any of the other Denver guys?
No.
Okay.
Actually, no. I lied. Valet, I will take a chance on Valet.
Like if you need to save salary, right? Like if you're trying to jam in these Eagles,
which I'm going to do.
Like
Valet is a salary saver for me, 1,000%.
Like I know Bo Nix ain't no Jameis Winston, but like Cedric Tillman got there. Elijah Moore had a decent game. Like if you can get an Elijah Moore game out of one of them, I think you're pretty solid.
And if you can get a Cedric Tillman game, you break the slate.
All that's fair. 100% agree. I'm glad we didn't record last week because this next segment is a segment that we would have spent time on last week because it was National Tight End Day, but it's not National Tight End Day anymore. So this garbage position can get skipped again.
Would we have known that going into the taping?
Yes.
On Wednesday, not a chance.
I would have. I knew.
You did?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good for you. That's why you're the host. Good job.
Yeah. So when you listen to so many media outlets, people always bring up random bullshit. You know, this day that George Kittle created, basically, and it's just like,
he showed out on his day, though.
He showed out on his day. He showed out on his day. And leading off the slate, you know who didn't show out on that day? Brock Bowers. Do we go back?
My client, Brock Bowers.
Should have just played Brock Wright. Better client.
Exactly.
The original client.
Right. Yep. The original client. Brock Wright.
So Baker, how much Kyle Pitts did you have last week?
Come on now. Here's the thing. Our preseason shows, I said I was going to play Kyle Pitts. Apparently, I am a liar to my own words because I have not played Kyle Pitts yet this year.
Oh.
And though I love me some Kirk O'Chains this week, I'm not sure I'm going to get to Kyle Pitts this week.
Interesting, brother. Real interesting.
It's just it's gross for me to click his name. And will you quit stroking your mustache like that?
Don't be hating because I can grow a mustache and you can't.
Oh, I hate you idiots. I hate you idiots so much. I hate you idiots so much.
I already can't see out of these glasses. Now I really can't see because my eyes are tearing up. Yeah.
What are you, John Cena now?
I can't see the screen. I can't see nothing right now.
Your time is up.
Brother, who you got at tight end? Baker. If you're not going back to your client.
Mine just kind of go to the games that I'm interested in. Like, I don't have tight end takes, and what ends up being the tight ends that I play are just games that I get into. So I had David Njoku last week. Unfortunately, I had Grant Campanella. I think one of the most interesting tight ends to me might be Mike Gesicki, because we've seen in a few weeks since with T. Higgins out that he's just kind of taken over that number 2 receiver, even though Andy, however the hell you say his last name, has kind of been that number 2 actual receiver. Mike Gesicki takes over that number 2 role. So if you're not playing Jamar Chase, who's a fantastic play, it might be a Mike Gesicki week. But yeah, the game environments tend to lead to where my tight ends go.
Can I interest you in a returning TJ Hawkinson?
No. because I don't play on FanDuel.
Can I interest you, Chili, in a returning TJ Hawkinson?
Because I don't want to wait for the Sunday night game. I just will never do the main slate on FanDuel. I used to do it, but I won't do it. I'm impatient. I don't want to sit here and know if I won or lost.
But I will say this for the FanDuel players: if you don't load up some Joe Flacco, you lose.
Oh man, we forgot to mention that Joe Flacco. Well, we did mention it in passing with Anthony Richardson, but the Colts wide receivers are back on the menu.
Oh, I didn't forget. I don't play FanDuel, so I don't have to mention it because I don't play that dumbass site.
I'm just gonna say, if you're playing FanDuel main slate, you literally will have to wait until the end of that game because
absolutely.
That's
Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson,
Sam
not Jordan
Darnold,
Addison because he fucking sucks.
Probably just play Sam Darnold.
I mean, he throws 4 touchdowns, throwing 100 yards. So yeah,
I think a lot of people will play Sam Darnold. I think a lot of people will play Sam Darnold, honestly,
which could make your Jalen Hurts take.
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell all the people out there right now what's gonna happen. Sully gonna feel so good after the 4:00 games. He's gonna be like, I'm up on Baker by like 50 points. What? Fuck you, Baker. And then Justin Jefferson starts. And he's gonna be like, fuck.
Baker.
And when Justin Jefferson drops a 40 burger, 40 burger, 40. He gonna put 40 on your head. You gonna be tapping on your head like Rich, like, he's on my head.
Baker. Do you realize I would be undefeated in this league if it wasn't for freaking Lamar Jackson going superhuman last week or the week before last? Okay.
Yes.
And I barely still lost. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm still projected to beat you by a lot. So it's like, why do you think? Why do you think this Herculean effort? All right. You're not the macho man. Okay. I'm the macho man. I am the cream of the crop. And I did it all by myself, okay? No pukesters to the left of me and no pukesters to the right of me. Did it all by myself, brother.
You know why I think I'm going to fucking beat you?
Go on.
My unwavering faith.
Ultimate belief. Listen.
If you don't stop doing that shit.
We're off the rails. We're so off the rails. Oh, my God.
All right, so tight end takes.
Thanks for getting us back, Chill.
Camera moved a little bit. We'll just shift. If Kyle Pitts is unowned, I'll play Kyle Pitts. If he's owned, I'm not playing Kyle Pitts.
Well, after his pseudo breakout from last week, which, first of all, he fumbled.
Yeah, that second touchdown shouldn't have counted.
Yeah, he fumbled. Like
that second touchdown was a fumble.
I thought it was a fumble as well, but they're like, nope.
He fumbled. He's like, national tight end day, gotta give it to him.
That was absolute bullshit.
That was a fumble.
That should have came out to the 20.
That was a fumble. But anywho,
if you want to fucking slow down and celebrate, you dumb shit.
Hey, listen. You know who's back on the menu for me? Now that Derek Carr's back? Weapon X.
I hate everything about you.
He is the ultimate pivot to the Alvin Kamara chalk. We've seen this movie. We've seen games where Alvin Kamara can literally break a slate, but it ain't Thanksgiving, so we don't have to worry about 6 touchdowns, okay? If the American sniper, Weapon X, Taysom Hill, gets his boy back, which he does, we might see a few extra runs for Taysom Hill. So I'm just saying, he's cheap.
If Drake May plays, then play Hunter Henry. Like, he's got the safest tight end floor. If Drake May's in the game, he's getting 5 for 50, at least.
Period. 5 for 50.
I mean, I don't think I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty accurate.
I'm not gonna doubt you. I don't follow too much Patriots news.
And by much, he means any.
Hey man, I see the Patriots more on the red zone than the Jets.
Oh.
Let's pour one up for the Jets season. It's over.
They did it to themselves.
They did it to themselves. It's over.
They did it to themselves.
Over. It's over. All right, let's hit it. Make it quick. Defense. 1, 2, 3 Commanders.
1, 2, 3. I don't care.
You do care. The people care. They need to know who's the defense play this week.
I'm 94% sure I don't care.
All right.
Probably the Chargers.
Gosh, you shut your fucking mouth.
Why? Jameis could throw 4 touchdowns and two more touchdowns to the other team. If the Ravens could catch the ball, he threw like 4 interceptions.
Three dropped interceptions.
Like,
Oh yeah, I mentioned earlier that we would talk about Will Levis later. Now it's later, Patriots.
There you go. I knew you'd come through.
if you were
I
gonna
forgot.
if you were gonna pay up, I don't hate Baltimore's defense. They're at home.
But Bo knows. Oh, Bo knows.
Yeah, but they're at home playing Denver, and they're gonna be really pissed off.
Does being pissed off make you good at football?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They're not Isaiah Pacheco. They are not Isaiah Pacheco, sir.
I agree. I mean, yeah, kind of. If you're not playing the commies, in my opinion, just kind of play whoever you want. I agree with the Patriots take as well.
Will Levis is back. Give me the Pats.
Is he officially back?
Well, he was limited today.
If he's officially back, yes, I'm locking the Patriots.
Oh.
And Sully, guess what defense you're playing?
Guess what defense you're playing?
Am I really playing the commies defense?
You're playing the commies.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, you could probably play the Giants defense too. I don't think if you want to pay down, like they do lead the league in sacks.
Just Jayden doesn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, but the last time they played each other, like they did pretty well. The Giants defense was not a bad play. So
fair. That's fair.
If you want to pay down.
That was the field goal game. That was the field goal game where they lost by field goals.
Yes, that was where they scored 3 touchdowns and lost without giving up a touchdown.
That's insane.
You want to get really weird? Not even that weird. You want to get really funky? Play Atlanta's defense.
Dak will throw that thing to you.
Exactly. How many turnovers does he have in the last 3 games?
A lot.
6?
A lot.
Like, come on, man. If you're going to be willy-nilly throwing it to the other team and they could be potentially playing from behind, like, come on, man. Dak's got to throw more because they can't run. So
Dalvin Cook will run for like 10 yards in this game. Book it.
Stop with the Dalvin Cook stuff, man. The Cowboys need to stop with whatever they're doing running the ball because it's not working. So maybe actually do more of the Dalvin Cook stuff. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. So, but yeah, Falcons defense against Dak. Oh, yeah. That sounds about right.
Can you imagine being a defender when Dak goes play action? You're like, yeah, I don't care.
Right. Who are you trying to fake? You trying to suck us in? With that? You think y'all running the ball?
Yeah, we want y'all to run the ball.
Hey, let me go ahead and get this interception. Play action. Dallas running play action. Get the fuck out of here. If you get fooled on this fucking Falcons secondary by Cowboys play action, you might as well retire at this point. You might as well be chirping at the fans like the damn Bears DB before he gives up the game-winning freaking Hail Mary. You're going to look dumb.
Play of the year right there.
Play of the year. And the internet just went absolutely berserk, and I absolutely love it.
Oh, absolutely.
The internet remains undefeated. Chili, your favorite stack on this 50,000-foot view of the Week 9 slate?
Favorite stacks? I mean, I like either side of the Dallas-Atlanta game. It's kind of where I'm just starting right now. I don't mind the Bears stacks as well. So I don't mind those. I think if I'm getting weird, I think Drake May if he plays. And then, like I said, I don't think I mind Justin Herbert right now. but we'll see how the week progresses.
Fair. Baker, where you at?
Oh, I'm one place and one place only. I'll even give you my run back with it. Kirk O'Chains, Bijan Robinson, Drake London. Give me the premium of the big three. Bring it back with CD Lamb on the premium, and I'm praying for money.
Baker, I will take your premium stack versus my premium stack if you want to play that chance card, to quote the Monopoly man over here.
So you're telling me Kirk O'Chains, Bijan Robinson, and Drake London versus
Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley,
AJ
Devontae Smith. Because Devontae Smith plays on my fantasy team.
Devontae Smith's not the premium, sir. But he's not the premium, sir.
Baker.
He's not the premium. You said premium.
Baker, you see
the premium, sir.
You see the price on that quarterback and running back? I can't
afford to get the number one receiver. I need the number two.
At least you called him the number one, because I have the number one on my team, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, of course, I agree. As Chill tunes up the mustache.
I am so sick of this dude in this fucking mask. I'm so sick of you.
I love it. Baker,
can we be done with the show so you can take that shit off?
Baker, bold take. What you got?
Close up the shop.
Yeah, man, we got to close up shop with a bold take, of course. For the
bold
people.
Take.
For the
you ready
people.
for this bold take, Sully?
Yeah,
I don't think you're ready.
I
don't think you're ready. So I gave you my favorite stack.
Yes.
Here's what the bold take entitles that stack.
You know they're not playing the Bucks, right?
I understand. Because Drake London did nothing this past week. He did nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
The combination of those three will put up 125 DraftKings points.
How the... Chili? I'm sorry, Monopoly man, talk some sense into this, gentleman.
I mean, it's bold. I like it. I mean, I like that game, so I'll probably have to roll with it. So if Drake May plays, so we'll say that if he plays, Drake May is going to go for 25 fantasy points. And then if he doesn't play, I'll go with a real life take, and the Cowboys upset the Atlanta Falcons.
You know, that's funny. At this point, the Cowboys winning is an upset against the other team.
Big facts.
That's hilarious. I absolutely adore it. Oh, my God. Bold take. The combination of Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts rushes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total touchdowns between the two of them.
Who are you, fucking Booker T?
No, I'm the Macho Man, brother.
Oh yeah, I would be Booker T because of my hair, dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think that's going to do it for us, guys. As always, I appreciate everyone listening. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on the way out. This was fun. A lot of fun. And of course, despite the technical difficulties, we are still back in it. So for the Monopoly Man, for Baker, for Studer at home, I've been your boy, the Macho Man, Sully Savage. Close up the shop and see you all at Halloween.